right, I'd like to welcome everybody to Unity of Calgary on this beautiful, sunny, tropical April 26, 2026, where we have our annual April 26th snowstorm happening. But that's all right. Builds character. I encourage everyone to put your cell phones on silent. And today we have someone that I'm going to refer to as an honored guest, because that's exactly how I see her. An elder, someone who has earned that respect through the way in which she carries herself through this world. Shirley Hill. We're going to start with a song called There's Enough Love, and then I'm going to play a song that I wrote yesterday, inspired by Shirley. All right. So There Is Enough Love. It's in your songbooks. It's on page 4. And we're not going to do the Donny Osmond version. Couldn't get the rest of the brothers. There's enough love here inside this room to heal my heart of all that it's been through. There is enough love here right where we are. Now let that love come flowing through my heart. It's nice to hear some of those voices. There is enough love here inside this room to heal your heart of all that it's been through. There is enough love here right where we are. So let that love come flowing through your heart. Okay, now this is the big verse number 3. So we get to use our outside voices on this one. There is enough love here inside this room to heal our world of all that it's been through. There is enough love here right where we are. So let that love come flowing through our hearts. Let's let that love come flowing through our hearts. All right. Yes, indeed. Give yourselves some applause. You have earned that. And then, as I was saying, there's a song that I wrote inspired by Shirley. And it stems back to another song that I wrote that was inspired by Shirley, which has a line in it about gentle souls dancing in the sun. And it was a vision I had in my head of Shirley doing a sun dance, dancing outside on the ground in the open sun. And that vision kind of echoed through here. And in addition to that, because songs often have overlapping themes and it becomes what it is for everyone else, there's also a homage to everyone that's present here for the love that I see in all of you. And the song is called I See Love. And if you're really attentive and quick learners, you might be able to sing along to part of it, but don't sweat it. Someone said it's impossible what you're dreaming can't be done. But I believe in miracles, and when I hold my hand, I see light shining in this world, shining down on everyone. I see love filling every heart, like the love I see in you, just like the love I see in you. Someone said it's not practical. You may have set your sights too high, but I believe in miracles, and when I bow my head, I see light shining in this world, shining down on everyone. I see love filling every heart, like the love I see in you, just like the love I see in you. I see light shining in this world, shining down on everyone. I see love filling every heart, just like the love I see in you, just like the love I see in you, just like the love I see in you. Thank you.
Well, I was going to welcome everyone to Unity of Calgary, but Doug's already done a really good job of that. Thank you so much, Doug. That was beautiful. Another brand new song written by Doug Warren. Woohoo! Oh, my name is Tina Thrussell, and I am honored and delighted to be your Sunday Experience Guide for today. Whether you're here in the room with us or you're joining us online, either live or watching the recording later, wherever you are on your spiritual path, you are always welcome here at Unity of Calgary. We'd like to start a little bit differently today by beginning with the daily word, because the word blessed really describes where we're at, who we are, and how we are. So Karen Longland is going to come up and share the daily word, blessed. While she's coming up, I'm going to remind everyone that if you ever miss a Sunday, go to our YouTube channel, and the talks are recorded there, and the meditations. If you ever feel like you just want to have a little morning meditation, check out what's there on the website or the YouTube channel.
Thank you. Is that too high or not? I can do this. Yeah. Okay, good morning. The reading for today is called I Am Blessed with Peace, Calm, and the Love of God. Today, if someone asks me how I am, I will smile and respond, I am blessed. This simple declaration will set the tone for the day, encouraging me to notice blessings, large and small, especially the little things I may take for granted. I will also be mindful that God is the source of all my blessings. I need to shift it. I find my greatest blessing in grounding myself in God's grace. It brings me peace, calms my fears, and is bright guiding light in dark and difficult times. In the Sermon of the Mount, Jesus described the blessing of life, reminding those gathered that the truest wealth is not measured by money or power. I take those words to heart and feel deeply grateful. I am spiritually blessed, enriched by God's unwavering love. Blessed are the poor in heart, for they will see God. Matthew the 5th, verse 8. Thank you.
Indeed, we are blessed. And let's take that gratitude into affirmative prayer today. I would invite you to potentially close your eyes and just be in the spirit of right here, right now, where we know that there is one source of all life, a divine love that is given many names, including Creator and God by some. This is a life force that exists all around us. It flows to us and through us, in and out of our hearts. We take time now to close our eyes and pause, breathe, and feel that still place inside where peace resides, and become consciously aware of that love. Breathe and feel that love flowing in and out and all around, and give thanks for that love that brings you peace. And together we're going to share that love into the world. We'll hold the intention that we can expand the love in our hearts to fill our bodies, to fill this room, to fill the community, the city, the country, and the whole world. And we will expand that by toning the sound ah together, the sound of our hearts. Let's tone feels like 6 times today. Breathe in and together, first for your own body, heart. Ah. Sharing into the room. Ah. Into this city. Ah, filling our country. Ah, filling our world. Ah, and sending just a little extra love into those areas of the world facing conflict. Ah, breathing and feeling that vibration of love. I invite you to affirm our commitment together by repeating after me. Unity of Calgary is committed to life in the vibration of love. And I too am committed to living in the love vibration. Thank you. Thank you all for sharing your love with each other and the world. And now we have a very special guest who's going to share her love for this community and her origins. It is my great honor to present our guest presenter, who I lovingly introduce as Shirley Hill, or Pretty Sound Bird Woman, which I'm not going to try to pronounce. She'll give us the correct pronunciation of that. Shirley is a mother, a grandmother, an Indigenous designer, an artist, a dance teacher, a mother, a friend. I was blessed to share a room with Shirley when we were at the Unity Conference at Unity Village back in 2018, 19? When was it? 2019? Yeah. She's a beautiful woman, and I got to know her that much more. We had so much fun. We went out in the rain. There was this incredible rainstorm, thunder, lightning, and I looked at her and I said, let's go run in the rain. And she was like, yeah, let's do it. And so, like two little kids, we were running around from place to place, dodging raindrops and taking pictures of lightning. And it was just this beautiful childlike experience that just epitomizes who Shirley is. She shares cultural teachings, Blackfoot history, our way of life. Oh, no, see, I can't do it. You'll tell us. With many students in many places. Shirley has been dancing Fancy Shawl for 43 or more years, and she's been a hoop dancer for many, many years. Shirley loves to inspire and encourage young people to be proud of who they are by showing compassion, caring, and kindness. And she certainly models that for those students. She joined our community in 2012, and although she doesn't have the opportunity to be in the Calgary community too often, the friends she has made at Unity and the teachings that she has studied do hold a special place in her heart. So help me to welcome Shirley as she presents Uniting Blackfoot Heritage and Unity Principles.
Okay. Here I have, I'd like to introduce myself first. Okinik sukuex, nistunutaniko anatsabiksa, kini dofto siksika, nitsunika sim anatsabiksa. I said, hello, friends. I'm greeting you as family. I told you my baby name, which is Pretty Soundbird Woman. Before I was born, my great grandmother had a dream, and when I came into the world, I received my baby name. And usually, when you get older, you can have an adult name, but I still hold my baby name. And when I was talking to Sakokuto, another elder, he said that maybe you want to keep your name and keep making your dreams come true, because my name is from Dreamtime. So here we have a shell that was gifted to me by a grade 3 teacher. Inside I have sage, I have matches. I was gifted another little sage bundle, also sweetgrass. And we use these for prayer. And I know that I'm not lighting them today, but I am going to hold them and just reflect on that. Beautiful medicines from Mother Earth. When you're picking sweetgrass, it's a sense of reverence. You give tobacco first before you receive, and then it takes quite a bit to braid, especially if you have a big bundle, to braid them all. And it's like the stems are single, but then they have the grass leaves, 3 or 4 in each. So 7 for the past, 7 for now, 7 for future generations. So you can use tobacco or kinnikinnick, that traditional way. Also cedar, sweet pine, juniper, just depending on what your intentions are. But it's mostly about that connection with Creator in your own way of connecting to Source energy. So I would like to say a prayer in my language, and you can. I always, when I go to schools, because there's a lot of children from many different countries, I say pray in your first language, because the lineage, the DNA is connected to the language, and then the ancestors know what you're talking about when you pray in your own way. And so I'm just going to say a quick prayer. Ayo na pinatu si ayis tsipaita pio. Ayo apistutukis pamokinan. We ask you, dear Creator, to guide our footsteps today in this beautiful snowy weather that cleanses Mother Earth. We're grateful for our food, our water, our shelter. Thank you for all our friendships here at Unity. Thank you for this beautiful occasion that we can connect with traditional ways, Siksiketsitapi, Nitsitapi Sini, our way of life. We're grateful for all the wonderful friends that we've met, and a continued sense of community. We're so grateful. Hey. I have here a little poster that I made. I know it's a little bit hard to see. It's a collage I made. Like for a winter count, you'd have a buffalo hide and then draw a story on the buffalo hide. You have the Big Dipper, the Pleiades, and in the Blackfoot Way, there's 4 Blackfoot tribes, and this would be the traditional land of the Blackfoot people who've been on this land for thousands of years. In the east, starting at Cypress Hills, all the way down to Yellowstone Park, which is 9 hours south near Bozeman, Montana, west to the Rocky Mountains, to the Great Divide, and up north to the North Saskatchewan River. This is the traditional land of the Siksiketsitapi, the Siksika, the Kanai, Pikani, Amska, Pi, Pikani, the stories, the songs, the ceremonies that have been here for thousands of years. The Tsutina, the people of the beaver, also the Wesley, Bears Paw, Chiniki, Stony Nakota people at Minithi, also our friends, the Métis and Inuit, and everyone who makes their home in southern Alberta. So I like to acknowledge the land, and I think my late mom would have appreciated that. Because when you think about the history of the place, it's so beautiful. I'd like to say thank you to Unity of Calgary for inviting me to speak today. Um, when Blackfoot people traditionally speak, a lot of times they're speaking with their hands, like in sign language, also speaking from their heart. At this time, I would like to do a meditation. And I'm going to put on a little bit of music and then get comfortable. So sit comfortably with your feet flat on the ground. Keep your back straight. Relax your hands and your shoulders. Breathe. Breathe in. Hold it. Relax, breathe out. Now just imagine that you're grounding to Mother Earth with a cord or something that will tie you to the center of Mother Earth. And you could think about crystals if you choose, and that you feel grounded and relaxed, peaceful in your heart. Now relax your feet. Let all the tension go. Relax your ankles. They pivot, they turn, they twist. And right now it's okay just to relax your feet and your ankles. Your knees, they bend and move when you walk and run and hop and skip. And now you can just give your knees a little bit of a break. They help you move forward. Your legs are so strong. And the biggest muscle in your body is always working for balance. So it's time to relax your legs. And relax your hips, where you can sometimes feel emotion. Release anything that is not serving you at this time. And you think about your abdomen. Relax your tummy. Any feelings of discomfort, or just let it go. Up to your solar plexus. Feeling calm, feeling centered, feeling that little bit of joy. Move up to your shoulders. Relax your arms. All the way down to your fingertips. Now, relax your neck and your head. And if it resonates to you, calm all your chakras, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, indigo, and just imagine those colors just as a beautiful rainbow. Feeling the peace inside your heart, calming your mind. We are here now. It's relaxing and peaceful. Breathe in. And I'm going to be quiet. Now, breathe in and breathe out. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, do a little stretch. And when you're ready, open your eyes. That's pretty relaxing, I'd say. Okay. I wanted to speak a little bit about residential school. Just to give you a little idea about the history of First Nations people, where hardships might come through. The language is coming back, I'm hoping, because like with my late mother, she was punished for speaking Blackfoot. And it's actually one of the first ways to eradicate a culture is just take away their language. So that's why I greeted you in Blackfoot first, to honor my ancestors. Through the ceremonies and guidance and wisdoms that's been passed down from knowledge keepers, elders, ancestors, one of the real ways of prayer and getting together is akokasin. It's in English the word would be sundance. It's the circle where people gather, and that was told to. I learned it from Chief Travis Plaited Hair. He's always got a lot of great teachings. In traditional times, it was only the men who danced. They celebrated a good war party or buffalo hunt, and only after it went underground from 1885 till the late like 50s, then dancing came back. And so my late mother, she was a fancy shawl dancer. And this shawl would be something like what she would have worn. Very simple colors, a simple design, no bling. The flat fringe or skinny fringe can be used. and it's a bit more of a reverent type of dancing. That's how I feel anyway. That it's you still have to move to the beat of the drum and move fast and fancy feet, but not a whole lot of spinning. It's a beautiful style, old style, and then you have contemporary. Contemporary fancy shawl is my style. I like to, even I'm a little bit older. I love sewing for one. That's one of my gifts. And then anything neon is what I love. So this is my newest shawl. And for me, this one would be a connection to the gold frequency, and I might explain that a little bit later. Dancing, drumming has always been a part of my life. Ever since I was 3, there was a part during my childhood where after my mom and dad split up, I didn't dance for some time. And then as a young adult, I started dancing again. Healthy families rooted in spiritual beliefs can help heal generational trauma. Yeah, I work at a group home with Siksika, and I always want to be a good role model and share with the young people the teachings. They have to absorb it for themselves, kind of live through it, and then when they hear it enough, then it's like, oh yeah, I'm proud of myself. I love who I am. Healing through kindness, joy, love, faith, and honesty. Those are close to my heart. When I was thinking about hope, I was thinking, well, gee, Mother Earth gives us everything that we want. Everything that we need is provided by Mother Earth. And, through many difficult times, you always have choices and free will. I really, truly believe that. So, wanted to share a little bit about myself and my hubby. His name is Luke. We've been able to travel on the Power Trail and perform around the world, sharing our gifts and talents. And I went to Tromsø, Norway in 1992. I went to Cuba and danced with the dance troupe. My friend Jackie and I, we brought 5 youth and 4 adults, and we danced in Veradero and Havana. And if you've ever been to Cuba, oh my gosh, there's music everywhere. And I don't know if you get the meaning Indian time. That can mean, it always seems that you're late. But it's actually, I've heard that it's the time it takes for a woman to have a baby, or the time it takes for you to watch the sunset. Well, in Cuba, the time is slower. We wanted to dance and perform at 10 o'clock, and it didn't happen till 2:15 in the afternoon. So, you just go swimming in the ocean and, enjoy yourself. I felt freedom there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I embraced that so much. We went to Taiwan in July, August. Don't do it. No, it's too hot. It's like in those summers, the season, plus 40, 100% humidity. And we were dancing. We did parades, 7 cities, We were with the Global Indigenous Peoples Performing Arts Festival. That's a long name. 250 performers from 12 different countries, and we're hosted by the Indigenous people of Taiwan. Oh my gosh, it's just amazing to be there. And I was going to back out because at the time when I was asked by my friend Alex Wells, he's um, the tsunami hit Japan, and I thought I was looking on the map. Well, Japan's here and Taiwan's here. I'm not going. Divine energy intervened, and I went, and yeah, it was so beautiful. Especially like in here in this area, you can have the Cree or the Blackfoot style, but you hold hands, and then you move to the side with the drum. In Taiwan, they link arms and then step to the side. Oh, it's just and I always had tears because you could feel that they were connected to Mother Earth. So beautiful. Um, my hubby Luke and I, we danced in Hawaii, all across Turtle Island, Stampede, Grandstand Show in Banff, Olympic Torch Relay, 2010. We share a culture with the youth in Creston. 1,500 students are bussed in. You know, you go over the summit, over the pass, from Caslow, from Nelson, from everywhere, and they meet in Creston. And then, like hopefully we'll be able to hoop dance today. I have 120 hoops, and we get everybody going, and we're jumping and lots of fun. We danced at Spruce Meadows for the Masters. Luke danced for the 2010 Olympics in Vancouver for the opening ceremonies. We both danced for the Veterans Powwow at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. Usually we fly in, but the one time that I went by myself, there was no helicopter. And I'm thinking, well, of course there was rain in the desert, and then that could create flash floods. And it was too windy, so they said you could walk in or you could go back to Kingman. And I thought, geez, what am I going to do? So I packed up my little bag, a side bag. I had a bottle of water. I had a little bit of fruit, and then hiked in 5 hours and 10 minutes later. From Hilltop, switchbacks. There was 2 mule trains, and then a few people going back up. But it was like so amazing to walk in the Grand Canyon. Oh my gosh. Luke and I have been head dancers for the International Peace Powwow in Ochapwace. And we've danced at different galas and conferences. I love doing school assemblies. And there was one time when I'd like be shaking. I'd like be holding my notes, and I'm like so nervous. But now with inner guidance and knowing what I want to share, I don't really get nervous anymore. And there can be 600 children and teachers and a few parents, and I'm just like, okay, let's go. And I love it. I really do. Yeah, because I get everybody involved, the children dancing. So there is a difference between traditional powwows and contest powwows. And it's totally different from akokasin. That's the holy ceremony. That's the true way of the Blackfoot people gathering in prayer. You always leave the door open, the area open to the east, so spirit can come through. But a long time ago, like I'm gonna go back like to the late 50s. That's when my great grandfather would have used horse and buggy to travel to powwows, and when they got there, they'd be fed. They'd do some dancing, and the men would sing. And I'm not sure about long time ago. Now the women backup sing, which would mean that the men sit around the big drum and then the women sing higher than the men, and it sounds so beautiful. But I'm not sure about, in the 50s and 60s. But they would dance. They would put their regalia on. You wouldn't say costume. What I'm wearing is not a costume. It's more of an outfit or a regalia. And a long time ago, it was more simple. There was always a giveaway, even though the people wouldn't have had much. They gave away gifts, whether it be tobacco, or blankets or something to travel with. And then more modern times, the Crow people or the Northern Cheyenne, oh my gosh, they gave away tables. Literally, they filled the table for one person, and they'll call that one person, and then the person has to take the table, and all the food, all the blankets, and the people who are having the giveaway in the Northern Cheyenne style, they have to cook like the meat, the berries, and things like for ceremony. I experienced this a couple weeks ago in Bozeman. The Crow people, and if you go to a powwow, probably these larger powwows, and someone's holding a branch, like it has, pieces of the branch, and that symbolizes a horse. But in Crow, they bring the horse right into the arena, and then, okay, this is for you. Here, take the horse. Yeah, yeah. So, and that's what the potlatches were all about too, on the West Coast. The giveaway. The government didn't understand that, because you got to tax people, and you got to, have some kind of like, grab. But no, the people, they gave what they had. Now with the modern ways of powwow, you can win big money. Yeah. I guess it depends on the judges if they like your style. And okay, I'll just tell you what I'm thinking. It's about how you keep in time with the drum, how you move your feet. So let's say if a fancy shawl, how graceful you are when you turn and spin and move with the fringes. And if you stop on time. That's because the drum will always try, like especially for fancy, they'll try to trick you. So you have to know the songs, and then you like stop on time, and then the judges might notice. But it's pretty exciting. Yesterday I came from Piikani, from the War Veterans Society powwow, and it was just lovely. Even traveling and there was snow, and think it might be icy. No, it was good. The highways were fine. A little bit windy, but I'm glad I went. Yeah. Piikani, they always feed the people, and they had the drums in the middle. Nowadays, they usually have the drums on the outside to keep the space open, but this time they put all the drums in the middle, and then the people were dancing, and then the audience and the crowd and onlookers. So I do love powwow. I always have to keep myself in check when my ego might get involved, and because I know I'm shiny and flashy, and but I've learned a few times that you got to take care of your body, and if you have an injury, I like just one example. I fractured my foot when I was going to do the grandstand show, 2007, I think. And they said, oh, yeah, just go to the hospital and get a cast. And I'm thinking, I can't dance with a cast. So I faked my way, and I limped my way on stage. yeah, with the young Canadians, and then finally, uh, I went to sports medicine and they wrapped my foot. I had a new foot. It was so nice the way they taped it, and then the fracture. It was like, yeah, I was in pain all that time, but you really have to like take care of your body and know. I want to say I want when to surrender because um, you are in control of your path, your life path, and choices that you make are really important. And then sometimes you get a hurdle. Like in grade 7, I used to do the hurdles, and I know you knock one over, and then you keep running and you jump over the hurdle again, and it makes you stronger, for sure. Yeah, as I want to say, as an athlete, as a grandmother, I love fancy and I love hoop dancing. And it really gives me hope when I can feed myself well and drink good spring water and get enough rest and do the meditations, and all of these things put together are good for your soul. Usually on, yeah, I got my timer. I'm good. I'm uh, for since I've been coming to Unity, I've had the daily word pop up, I think through Facebook, and I just love it. I love reading and hearing the good messages from Daily Word. What resonates with you? Well, in the native way, we would say Great Spirit or Creator or God, the gold frequency. When I say gold frequency, it means that we're all connected. The rivers, the land, the trees. I say it this way: the 6 nations, the ones that fly, the ones that swim, the insects, the plant kingdom, the 4-leggeds, and Nitsitapi. We're all one. We're all connected. We're not separate. And then you think about the cosmos, the stars. I did a painting of the Milky Way galaxy. It's called the Wolf Trail in Blackfoot. And it's the circle of life. And I like telling this story because my cousin, my older brother, he said that we come from the stars in the Blackfoot way, right? That's what we believe. We come from the stars, we do our earth walk, and then we go back to the stars. So it's that circle of life. And also, if you want to research the Milky Way galaxy or the Wolf Trail, long time ago, there was a Blackfoot family who was starving. And the wolves took pity on the people. And they said to the people, "We will help you hunt animals with hooves and horns, not paws and claws." And when I lived up north, I was offered a muskrat twice. Like my friend Rebecca Wood, she cooked it. She's Julia Child's chef, and she came to teach a cooking course because I invited her to teach up north, and she cooked a muskrat. And then another time, a friend of mine cooked a muskrat and said, "Would you like to try it?" And I said, "No," well, because it looked funny in the pan. Not only that, but probably in the back of my mind, my great grandmother was saying, "Don't eat that. It's got claws and paws, not hooves and horns." So hooves and horns would be bison, elk, deer, antelope, moose, bighorn sheep, and mountain goats, traditionally. So those are the connected to the wolf trail. Um, we all have an inner knowing that we're all one. like what when I hear from my elders these little pieces about the Blackfoot way, and you say it's siksike titapi ni titapi sini, our way of life, like the puzzle pieces are fitting. It's like, wow, that's so cool. Finding hope in the now moment, like right now. Like just knowing that things are going to be okay, trusting your higher self. And the best way to do that is to breathe. Focus in the moment and just remember, like, because we've when you're a baby, your belly goes up and down, but to calm down at any time, you can just breathe through your belly and stay in the moment. And I just made a note of the 13-month calendar. 13. Yeah, we're if you look on a turtle's back, the big section's 13, and then going around it's 28. And that goes with the woman's cycles and the lunar moon to moon, and then also correlates to the solar energy in divine timing with natural order. The 12-month calendar doesn't really do that. And so I just wanted to put it up there. Stay in the moment. The present moment on the 13-month calendar, just saying. Yeah, some days you have to just surrender and give it to Creator. And remember to play. I graduated from Grant McKeown College when I was a counselor assistant at Fort McKay School. I received the Dreamcatcher Scholarship Award for being a good role model for the young people, and then at that time moved to Fort Chip with the Head Start program, the little guys, where I recaptured my inner child, learned how to play again, and then I came home back to Calgary. I lived in Ottawa, Mackay, Fort Chip, and then came back, mostly because I was homesick. Because I like Mokinstis. But remembering to play is important. Like, have some fun, enjoy. And for me, as a teacher, hoop dancer, and going to the different schools, I see it all the time. And you can't teach children to play. They know. It's innate. It's fun to watch and to see how they move with the hoops or how they fly around, and how they can laugh and giggle. And I have a special guest. This is Lemon the bear. Lemon the bear is in a cradle board. This is where mom puts it over her shoulder in the front, and then baby's on the back. These ones move when the wind blows. I did the beadwork here. There's a little dragon, and by no means is that a Blackfoot design. It's my imagination. I made it for Lemon, so I like dragons. And then Lemon's waving. And then the top part here is traditionally tanned, smoked deer hide. I changed it up a little bit, and it looks pretty good. Come on, Lemon. You just say hi, okay? Be nice. Don't bite anyone, okay? Yeah, be friendly. Lemon, he kind of steals the show. The children love him, and I do too. Yeah, that's Lemon. Lemon the bear. He comes with me everywhere. And even though he's in like a cradle board, and I recognize him like a baby, but he's 16 years old. And the children say, he's a teenager. And he's fun for me. I tried to make my own puppet. It was a disaster. My puppet had googly eyes, and I don't know what I did, but the teeth were sharp, and it would have hurt somebody. But Lemon, he's gentle, he's cute. I didn't bring his guitar, but I know, and he's got his own hoop. And the children always make little stuff like necklaces and, little goodies for him. But he's kind of cute. And I even had one elder say, "Did you have a vision of this bear?" I said, "No, I just bought him for $26.99 plus tax." Uh, I had one elder up north. He was a buckskin dancer, and I had Lemon under my shawl. And I brought Lemon out, and he saw it. And I was like, "Oh, that's a bear." And he told me, "Well, okay, I like that bear." And he was Cree. I could just tell by his accent. Um, let me take that bear off your hands. I'll buy him from you. I said, "No, he's not for sale." I said, "How much?" He told me, "How much did you pay for that bear?" I said, "Well, I paid a little bit of money." And he said, "I'll double it, and I'll add some moose meat." You guys don't get it. Up north, if you have moose meat, you're rich. Yeah, he's gonna throw in some moose meat. So, I love this community. Gitsigahkomem, that means I love you all. I'm going to dance for you. And just a little note, that for wealth, for Native people doesn't mean that you would have had a lot of money. Even before residential school, they traded. So it was health, family, and friends that were important. And I just made a few little notes too. God is the source and creator of all. There is no other enduring power. God is good and present everywhere. Na Binatusi is the source of all life. And when you say it that way, it means the sun, but the sun gives life to all the world. And I explained about the 6 nations, how we're connected. So we're all one, and God is everywhere present. I am walking on the good road, good red road. That is our life, and we're walking together. I create. To pray and have reverence are the connection to everything. To feel that inner peace and joy and love and just be delighted to live your life, that's where the reverence comes from. I pray. We give thanks to Creator Source Energy through the spirit world. And I know that in the Native way, with the ceremonies, you can see spirit. I don't see spirit, but I honor my ancestors. And number 5 would be I act. Action is the key to showing kindness, caring, and compassion. So I'm just going to move these things here and get ready to dance for you. And then, yeah, I hope you like the hoop dance.
Genai skenawa gan kamoyek gaki o esquewa kayo we a hey we a hey hey oh hey hey we are hey oh hey oh tap we oh ma kena hai skena wa kan kamoye kaki o esquewa
So we're just going to hand out the hoops. If you need to move the chairs, that would be cool. And I'm gonna play a song. Here we go. It's okay, no, we're good. The first song I danced to, her name's Fawn Wood, and she's from up north. I know her father's from up north, and the mother's from BC. Fawn Wood, she's an amazing singer a cappella, and sings with the drum. And this song is Bear Creek. I think they're from Quebec, and they just won a Grammy. Yeah, they're good. I think you'll like the music. Here we go. Just remember, you're telling a story about nature, and we're hoop, dancing. Move your feet.
Oh my goodness, that was so much fun. Thank you so much, Shirley. We learned so much about you, about your culture, about your people, about what dance means to you and the community, and we are very, very grateful that you came and shared with us. Thank you so much. Okay, and now it's time, Huff Puff. Why did you think she does this for hours at a time? Oh my gosh, it's amazing, amazing, amazing. So we have so much to be grateful for in our community, and our love offerings are part of what help to keep this community moving forward. So now it's the time for conscious giving. Oh, sorry. Together, using our time, talent, and treasure, we create this wonderful spiritual community together that sustains and inspires us. So we will sing Give with an Open Heart, and we'll pass around the heart bowls. If you donate online, you can grab one of those little cards, just bless your donation and put that in. If you feel like you want to make an offering, of course, there are envelopes on the chairs. Let's all stand and sing Give with an Open Heart as we give thanks through our love offering.
You know, I just want to say, Shirley, that every time I talk with you or I listen to you speak, I feel like I just went for a walk in the woods. It's just, you have such an amazing presence. Thank you. Oh, that's why it didn't sound right. I'm gonna give with an open heart. I'm gonna give with an open heart. I'm grateful for this moment. I'm grateful for my life. And I trust that a higher power will always be there to provide. That's why I give with an open heart. I'm gonna give with an open heart. Well, I place my faith in the Spirit, and I welcome each and every day. I let go of all my troubles and worries. A new abundance always comes my way. That's why I give with an open heart. That's why I give with an open heart. I'm gonna give with an open heart. I'm gonna give with an open heart. All right.
You know, I've been doing this for years, and I still don't know it by heart. I'll chalk it off to age. I invite you to affirm together our abundance affirmation. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you all.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. This would be our quiet moment for prayer, and it's going to be a quiet half a moment. I will say that you can submit your prayer requests to our website, unityofcalgary.org, or you can email Alara at prayer@unityofcalgary.org. And of course, there's the 1-800-NOW-PRAY line for 24/7 prayer service. You can call and either listen to a pre-recorded message or ask for a special prayer. We're going to hold in love other communities in Canada. This month, it's Unity Spiritual Centre, Windsor, Ontario, and the Canadian Unity Ministers across the country. We see them having the love and support they need to continue cultivating the unity consciousness and bringing the message of unity across our country. And of course, if there's anyone that you'd like to offer prayers to our prayer team, we have the prayer box. You can fill out just a first name, put it in the prayer box, and we will hold it in prayer for our prayer team here at Unity, as well as it goes to Silent Unity to be held in prayer for 30 days. Okay, so Alara's just saying that if you have anything else that you want to write on that slip of paper, you can. She's the only one that's going to see it. She'll just submit the names to the two prayer teams that are holding in prayer. So let's just take just a moment and breathe and hold in prayer all those people around the world who are facing such challenging situations. We see love permeating. We see a turn to kindness, compassion. We see the world beginning to see the commonalities between us instead of focusing on the differences. And we see peace filling our hearts and guiding our actions. This is the nature of affirmative prayer, and for this we give thanks. And so it is. Amen. All right, what's coming up? Whew. This Wednesday, I will be doing the last in our healing session series, Wellness Through Sound. You get an opportunity to experience the singing bowl, tuning forks, and the single most powerful and oldest instrument planet on the Earth. No, oldest instrument on the planet Earth. The investment in yourself is $25, and hope to see you in the Unity Room downstairs, Wednesday, April 29th for 7 p.m. Next Sunday, Reverend Doug had an opportunity to go out of town, and so he's not going to be speaking, and Neil Thrussell has graciously agreed to step up and fill in his shoes. He even selected a topic that was in alignment with what Reverend Doug had. And instead of, we don't plant weeds, do we? Neil is talking on, before you pull the weed, ask what it came to teach you. Sometimes what we rush to remove is exactly what we're meant to understand. In Neil's talk, we explore the quiet wisdom hidden in the weeds of our lives, the disruptions, the discomfort, the unexpected turns that challenge us, challenge who we think we are. Instead of acting and pulling them out too quickly, what if we paused long enough to ask, why is this here? One lesson invites us to see that not everything unwanted is without purpose. Some experiences arrive not to harm us, but, as Shirley said, to strengthen us, to awaken us, to refine us. Another reminds us that growth is rarely neat. What looks messy on the surface may be doing deep, necessary work underneath. So before you pull the weed, take a breath. There may be something sacred growing there. So that's next week. I'm so sad I'll be missing it because I'm at the Unity Conference next weekend. I'm also going to miss Potluck, which is after our Sunday experience. For those of you at home, he said, so you bully me into speaking, and then... Oh, dear me. So we invite you to bring a friend, bring your favorite dish to share, and please bring your own dishes cutlery cup. It gives the opportunity for those who would normally be in the kitchen washing dishes to stay and visit with the community. So we appreciate you doing that. And we have a special presentation at our potluck. Our friends over at the Calgary Center for Spiritual Living are sending over their higher and higher choir, or part of the choir anyway, and they are going to sing a song for us at the potluck. And I'm going to miss that too. Oh, well. And last but not least, the first Monday in May will be our first Mandela Monday. There's a lovely young lady who created these mandalas to coincide with the 12 powers of man that Charles Fillmore identified. So there's an affirmation, a mandala. We'll sit in color. We'll look at the meaning of that power, maybe have some discussion, play some music, and just have an hour and a half of fun looking at 3 different powers, 3 different mandalas to color in each of the next 4 Monday nights. You probably won't get all 3 mandalas finished coloring, but you'll have a project to keep you busy and creative at home when you leave. So, oh no, there is another last but not least. How many more can I come up with? Brown bagging for Calgary's kids. We announced this last week at the AGM, for anyone who wasn't able to hear that announcement. We'd like to gather a few Unity members to go out to the central kitchen for the Brown Bagging for Kids program, which is sort of just off downtownish. There's free parking. There is a flip chart off to the side, and for those of you at home, you can just email outreach@unityofcalgary.org to indicate what shifts you'd like to work, if this speaks to you. There's a choice of days and times. There's a choice of working May, June, July, August, September, October. You could do all 3 if you wanted. Just sign up there or talk to myself or Wanda, who, yay, brought the idea forward. Thank you, Wanda. In the spirit of trying to make it before noon, the best way to stay up to date with what's happening is to check our website. Thank you for the work you're doing on that, Lou, wherever you are. Yay. unityofcalgary.org, or our newsletter, which Deborah works so hard to produce. Wherever you are, Deborah, over there at the table, thank you, thank you. Again, huge thank you to Shirley for coming and sharing. Huge thank you to Doug for bringing your music and just your fun-loving spirit. As we leave today and head out into the world, let's remind ourselves of who we are and what our purpose here is on this earth. We're here to be love and to spread love, to share that love vibration and bring peace to the world. So let's all stand together and sing Stand, and you may even want to hold hands.
Yeah, you might want to hold hands. I just wanted to say how thankful I am for the opportunity to play at these interactive Sundays, especially when someone of a stature of Shirley Hill is here to enlighten us. And next month, Patty Shortreed is going to take over, and she's going to be up here in the hot seat. So, and that's because my lovely fiance and I, Katie Grinham, are going to be married. Yes. So, yeah. So we're going to be at the foot of a waterfall in BC, saying our vows, and Patty's going to be here making it up. That's what she's going to be doing. All right, so here we go with Stand. Let there be peace, I am a stand for peace. Let there be love, I am a stand for love. Let there be joy, I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace, I am a stand for peace. Let there be love, I am a stand for love. Let there be joy, I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. And I just wanted to point out there's one thing here. A friend of mine named Stan thought this song was about him. So apparently there's a stand for peace out there somewhere. Let there be peace, I am a stand for peace. Let there be love, I am a stand for love. Let there be joy, I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. We are making a new world now. We are making a new world now. And please stay for coffee and snacks and conversations that matter with people who care.